What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Family, I'm sipping this wine a little bit here. I want to talk about this Keke Palmer thing. Keke Palmer is very interesting to me, and I've talked about this with a lot of you black women out there who are doing very well. I applaud you. I am not a hater. Okay. I love to see black women doing very well. My manager, my general manager of my production studio is a black woman. All right. 3 of the 4 I've ever had are black women. So I'm not no hater, first and foremost. And many of you sisters are very beautiful and you're very talented. However, I have noticed that the trend is, as you are in your prime, I would say, sexual, physical prime, what I have noticed is black women are getting with black men who are making less money than them early on. Now, let me just say this. Women like Cher, Madonna, in their early lives, Sonny Bono's with Cher. Madonna was married to, I forget what Sean Penn. So in their prime, they're getting with these guys who can take care of them or who are their equals. And then later on in life, they'll start dusting it up with just these male groupies and people they can basically come out there and clap their cheeks when they're older, and send them on their way. But black women are doing this in their prime, right? And so that was the issue that Darius Jackson and Keke Palmer had. She went out there and wore something and was dancing on Usher. He felt it was disrespectful. He went out to Instagram publicly, and the rest is history. Now people keep asking her about what's going on with this Negro in their personal relationship. Now, that's how dusty interviewers are. They always want to know what's going on with you and Darius, right? So she said now she has learned a lot about the importance of privacy. Okay? Now, let me read these 2 paragraphs. I can't control how everybody's going to take something. And I'm having my own personal boundaries for what I feel like I want out there or I want to give the opportunity to speak on. I think I learned a lot of different things along the way in terms of what my boundaries are, what I'm willing to share, what I'm not willing to share. I think it's hard to defend yourself to people that don't even know you or that already have so many preconceived notions about you. And she says this also end up getting to a position where you're like, well, wait a minute. Let me just do me and not be so reactive to other people. Let's not let my choices be so much in reaction to how other people are treating me. Now, okay, those are fair statements. But I want to talk about this because, again, she doesn't want to share so much about herself for fear of being, ridiculed. And it bothers her personally. But that wouldn't be the case if you were not with a guy who was doing worse than you. You see, a lot of times you look at symptoms and not look at the actual disease. The reality is that you didn't go out there and put your relationship on blast. Darius Jackson broke ass went out there and put it on blast because he's a beta male. And do you want to know why he's a beta male? Because in theory, he's somebody that should never be able to access you based on who you are, what you're doing in your career. And you don't respect somebody like that. That's why you was over there dancing on Usher and wearing that dress. And he was at home being a babysitter for your child. And you put your relationship out there that you are dating a beta male and that you don't respect him. Do you get that, young lady? But now you want to try to keep everything on a hush hush. See, y'all got to start looking at stuff that makes sense. And we got to understand this, right? When you deal with somebody who is not stable, okay? A man who is not supposed to be there or a woman who's not supposed to be there, bad things always happen. That's why the Roots got that classic album in 1999 called what? Things Fall Apart. Things what? Fall apart. Whenever you're dealing with somebody who should not be there, things fall apart. You can try to make light of it. You can try to dress it up if you want to. Why are you with that Negro and you not with somebody else that is actually doing better? So let's talk about that. Cause see, the thing is, if you never met him and got pregnant by him and he wasn't a house husband, we never even would be here, boo. So let's get to the point of what kind of person you are and why you can't get nobody on that level. And again, let's go back into your dating history. You are bisexual, so you don't have to have a man. I'm not trying to push no agenda, family. This is what she said. You're not against other races, because I've seen you kissing on white men's, MENZ. So how come between opening up your opportunities or dating white men or whatever kind of other men, you end up with him? Okay. The fact is, because of whatever issue you got, you couldn't get nobody else, baby. Now you want to keep that sort of under wraps. Then why you get taking pictures with him? You be taking him all to the places he don't even need to be there. He's the kind of dude, listen, if you're going to basically deal with him, let him be a side dude. All right. He needs to be a side dude. Somebody that comes over, every other, weekend or whatever. You meet him at a Motel 6 because he ain't got no money. He ain't got no car. You just like what he look like. That's it. But once you let somebody in your life like that, who is really a house husband, you know one thing, you don't respect him. Everybody see that? Ray Charles see that. You don't respect him. We know it. I know it. Jesus know it. You don't respect the guy. You will always have a problem with him somehow. And it's going to get out. So if you don't want to get it out, have a privacy. One of the things you can do is get you somebody that you feel got some real kahunas as a man. See, you women out here got to stop dealing with these guys. Y'all going to get disappointed, right? You're dealing with these guys y'all can walk over, okay? You walking over these guys, Crip walking over these guys, and you think that don't nobody know it. Y'all so good at actors that, oh yeah, everything's okay. You a goddamn lie. Everybody sees you punking this dude. You don't like him, all right? You don't respect him. And if you don't respect him, to me, you don't like him. You can say you love somebody all you want. If you don't respect him, you don't like him, right? So that comes into vitriol. It ends up coming into certain other stuff. You end up being mad, angry, and then he gets so mad, he come out doing something. And you can't stop him once he feel whatever he feel. Because he'd have been so emasculated. He'd have been so dusted up. He'd have been so sandaled up. He don't know what to do. But you shouldn't even be there. You see that? A lot of y'all out there, and you in the media, the paparazzi, they want to know. Okay, well, if they're going to follow you all day, let them follow you for a guy who got something. So, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do, sir, the bell. We're out.